Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Honey, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Honey's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is the tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Honey has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Honey is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Honey take off doing that now, and the command is Honey heel. Now Honey has been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace. Whether you're walking at a slower pace or a faster pace, she should keep pace with you. She should not be lagging behind on that leash, nor should she be lunging ahead and trying to pull you on that leash. Again, she should be walking your pace on your left-hand side. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is the automatic sit, which you just saw occur right there. Anytime that you're out walking with Honey and you stop moving, she should sit nicely at your left heel position every time that you stop. Good job. The next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Honey's muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
You then walk out to the end of the training leash.
No.
Now she went to move just a little bit, so the first words out of Fred's mouth were no, and he just gave her a slight little tug and let go on that collar to remind her to stay seated. She should remain seated throughout the entire command. This is a great command to help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. You want to start at about a 1-minute time increment and slowly increase your time for her to stay in a sit stay to about 3 minutes. Fred walks all the way around and behind Honey as an added distraction. She remains seated throughout the entire command, and they're going to go ahead and demonstrate their heel sit and stay for you again. You notice that when Fred did return back, he bent down and gave Honey a slight little pet there on the head. Just some positive reinforcer to know that we are proud of her good job that she did on that command there. Again, that automatic sit. When you're heeling, the command is Honey heel. The sit is automatic.
Stay.
Open flat of your palm in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay and out to the end of the leash. This time they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come command. You call Honey in using her name. She should come in and sit nicely right in front of you. Good job. And we have her return to heel position by heeling around the back of you this time, returning to your left-hand side. Again, she should sit nicely, waiting for the next command. And they're going to demonstrate that again. Leave her in a sit stay and walk out to the end of the leash. Call her in using her name. It is very important when she comes in that you make her sit. This is to help diminish the inappropriate behavior of her jumping up on yourself and guests, and to help promote the appropriate behavior of sitting. Now you saw that Honey was trying to bite the leash, and Fred's just giving a tug and let go and telling her no on that collar to let her know that that's not appropriate behavior. The next command they're going to demonstrate is the down command, and that's another hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Then give that stay command again and walk out to the end of your leash, just same that you did with the sit stay. Again, another great command to help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. And with the long down stay, it starts at about 3 minutes and goes up to 5 minutes. Fred walks around. Good job. He's going to heel her out of that. Gives her. She was chewing on a stick, so he just removed it as a distraction. And they will demonstrate that down again, but in the meantime, this is a good time to remind you that although you should be incorporating all of your commands into your daily activities, you should be setting aside about a 10 to 15 minute session every day to run through Honey's formal obedience commands with her. It's a great mental exercise for her, and it keeps her commands fresh in her mind. Fred leaves her another down stay out to the end of the leash. Again, open flat of your palm down to the ground, command to down. And this time they'll demonstrate that come command from the down position where she gets up, comes in, sits nicely. Good job.
Honey.
For this command, Fred's going to leave Honey in a sit stay and walk out to the end of the leash and demonstrate the down from a distance. This time you use your right hand and drop it straight down towards the ground with the command to down from the end of the leash. She should drop in that position right there. Good job.
Down.
Now she got up a little bit early before Fred had heeled her out of the position. So he wants to make sure that she stays down the whole time, so he's going to repeat. Much better. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Honey has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Honey, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.